facciamo.
Can't get it to stay.
They'll have lava on them, and you dab the oils on. Okay.
And when you get a chance, yeah, go play with our photos if you like. Yeah, take some pictures and make a GIF or a boomerang or social media, whatever you want. Okay, keep you on
So why? So what you do is put your little tickets in the jar. So like, if you want the doggy basket.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I mean, it burned down and the mudslides came and kind of washed it away. It was like, there's pictures of it. It used to be like one of the pictures, like in the Virginia City Dam or something. Huge Yeah, this whole thing was huge factories and everything. All the stamps, you know, they said the ground rumbled all day long, every day, and the only day it was silent was Christmas. And they said nobody could sleep because it was so awkward silence. This right here, this is the Yellow Jacket Mine. So this was all under a huge building. There was a giant building taking this whole area up right here. And underground, there's like a bunch of geothermic hot water and stuff. So the mine was so hot when they were down there digging, they had an ice house set up over here. So they'd only work for like, 20 to 30 minutes before they'd have to come out and sit on the ice to cool them down. So this is the miner's cabin. Let Heather take a nice picture. Coming through. Walk right here. The Yellow Jacket Mine is behind us. Okay. Yeah, we'll walk through the back door. Yeah, so there was 37 miners back in 1860. The mine caught on fire, and there was 37 miners that got trapped down there, and the fire was so bad that they just sealed the top of the mine up because they couldn't put it out. And they tried to dig it up a year later, and the fire was still burning down there. So pretty much we're standing on top of a gravesite right now. They've never retrieved the bodies out from underneath, so that's what gives this cabin so much activity. I haven't experienced a lot myself in here, but I've experienced a lot in the hotel. So, but I'm staying the next 3 nights in here. They gave me the cabin for the weekend, so hopefully Monday things will be different, right?
This is such an
I can't
energetic
imagine it
room,
not
though.
being.
It's like I walk in and just vibrate.
We've had a lot of stuff happen in this room. We had a little girl talking, like a full conversation with the dead bell, and she was amazing. She showed up like a week later at the Donovan, and we're like, she's back. Like, come here, like follow us around. She was, yeah, she was like,
That's interesting.
yeah, she's traveled like, to a bunch of different haunted stuff,
That's
and
interesting.
we kind of let her take over the group because everything was like working around her and stuff. And
Is that very common that they do that? That they
Some-
move from
yeah.
place to place?
the girl, no, she was a live girl,
Oh, I thought you meant a,
a real
spirit.
girl.
I thought.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, and she sensed.
Yeah,
things.
and she was
Okay.
like having conversations with all of
Oh,
our
I
devices
understand.
and stuff,
Okay.
and
Very
yeah,
sensitive.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, as we walk through, I like to point out how awkward the bathrooms are. Especially this one, you feel like you're going to the bathroom in the hallway, kind of. But this door closes, so I imagine they could like seal it off and use this as a section and this as a section. Okay. I know the heater's working tonight. It wasn't working last night, so.
Okay, and housekeeping, Josh, do we mark these off ourselves or do you have to?
I think we mark. Yeah, Heather has the markers, so she'll mark off all of your. No, you know what we don't have is walkie-talkies. That's funny because I don't think. Huh?
Supposed to send people around to walk them to the next one.
Excuse me. Phone devices too, I'm interested.
Yeah. If anybody has any toys or anything, we like playing with other people's toys just as much as we like playing with ours. We like showing everybody how these things work and stuff, and so I'll explain some of our toys and some of the stuff that we've had happen with them, like here at the hotel. Cool thing about the Gold Hill Hotel is like you smell ghosts. So as you're walking around, like pay attention to like smells and stuff in the areas where you're at. Me and Heather and Cage stayed here like probably 7 or 8 years ago, and we stayed in one of the rooms over the front, and we're like, oh, let's go. We were gonna walk downstairs by where the fireplace is, and right as we're kind of passing Rosie's room, I smelled like potpourri, like so strong, and like it like hit me in the face, and I turned around to her and my kid, and I'm like, you guys smell that? And all of a sudden it was gone, and I'm like, it was so strong, but it disappeared just as fast as it happened, you know. And we brought Uno with us, and so we went downstairs, we're in front of the fireplace, just playing Uno. And these two groups of couples came through the room, and they were like, oh, Uno, did you guys bring that? Or was that here, you know? And I'm like, oh, we brought it with us, but you're more than welcome to join us if you want, you know? And they're like, yeah, we'll be right back. And as soon as I told them that they could join us, the whole room filled with cigar smoke. And I'm like tripping, I'm looking around like, my kid looks at me, he's like, Dad, what are you tripping on? I'm like, do you smell cigar smoke? And he's looking around, yeah. He's like, but nobody's smoking. I'm like, that's what I'm tripping on. I'm like, as soon as I told these people they could join us to play, we think that Williams Spirit decided to join us with our game, and it was so awesome because they were all from somewhere else. There was like somebody, one of them was from Germany, one of them was from Scotland, and they were all from somewhere different in the country, in the world, and they all had these really strong accents. So playing Uno with them was awesome. Like, draw four, oh, this place is haunted, you know? Like, we were just playing Uno all night with these people, so yeah, it was pretty fun. So that's the dead bell. The dead bell likes to talk about it itself. It rings sometimes. It rings. Anytime there's electromagnetic pulse around it. So we've had nights where we've had full-blown conversations with this. In William's room, we were in there one night, and it started out with just me and Heather, and we were asking it questions. We were like, ring once for yes, ring twice for no. It was answering our questions like legitimately. And then it kind of like, after a couple minutes, it kind of slowed down, and then these new couples came in, and then they started asking me questions, and it started ringing. And then it kind of slowed down, and the next couple came in, and it started like doing answer questions. But it was funny because it was answering all the girls' questions politely, and it was cutting off all the guys. And we weren't telling anybody what was happening, you know. We were like, oh, a new couple, like, oh, another girl, ask the questions, you know, and answer real nice. And like, of course, the guy would be like, oh, well, are you, and like, bang, and like buzz them off. We're like, see, it did to him too, and him, and like, until the whole room, like, we had like 12 people crammed in the little room, and
Fire.
Huh.
Mama.
Oh, yes.
the cool thing about these ghost toys is they don't work until they do. You know, we bring these things home with us and they don't do anything. But then we bring them up on tours like this and they start doing stuff, and sometimes they start interacting
I was
with
gonna
each
say, have
other.
these two
And
worked together recently for you, like they did the Donovan?
they did once the other night. Last night we had both of the bells, one bell in that room, one bell in this room. And they were going off at the same time. Bing! Like, so the bells, they go off of electromagnetic pulse. We like to debunk everything before we're like, that's a ghost, and that's a ghost, and that's a ghost. So like, for example, we were doing a night at the Donovan Mill, and I'm behind the mill all by myself, and I'm wandering around with the bell and my flashlight, and the bell's going crazy, right? So I'm like walking, talking to everybody, get up here, there's stuff happening like right now, it's happening in the back of the mill. I was holding the bell with my flashlight. I have a magnet on the back of the flashlight. The magnet was setting the
that's
bell
funny.
off. And I'm just like,
Oh, that's funny.
never mind, guys. Like,
that's great.
so, you know, we always try to make sure,
Yeah.
you know, like, we're not like, that's a ghost, and that's a ghost, you know. We were in here one night and we had the heat gun, you know, that senses heat and stuff. Do you have your heat gun, babe?
Heat gun?
The thermo. So I was standing where you were, and I could see this heat thing outside the window over here, and I was like, "What is that? There's something outside in the window." You know, I'm looking outside the window, and it was picking up. Be turned up. It was picking up the heat off of this heater right here.
Oh.
But the weird thing to me was, yeah, how is it picking up heat off of a reflection
Right.
off of the mirror? But that's what we've wound up. Yeah, if you guys want to look at it. You can see like a heat source off of, you know, look around the room, you can see. Yeah. It might be like the reflection coming off of that. I like doing this, like aim it right here. You put your hand down on here for a while, it'll warm the countertop up, and then you take it away, and then it'll like show the handprint.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy, huh? Yeah, that was one of the things that I couldn't figure out how to debunk. I'm like, okay, how does that thing pick up a reflection of heat? Because the window isn't hot itself, the window's cold, right? Like, so.
But do you see it's right in the doorway, right where these two are? That's what I was really focused on before the hand. It doesn't pick up shadows though, right, Josh? Because it was a
It's supposed to pick up cold.
There been
Cold
outside
or
the
hot?
window, somebody standing
Well,
outside.
it picks up.
it looked like a
Yeah.
person in the doorway where they are, but it was still blue. That's what it was, so I don't know if it was just a weird reflection.
They did it.
Like right where the.
Guys, have you
cinders-
Weird.
Oh, look, no heat.
No.
They're all cold in there. They're all blue.
A little picture of that one.
Myself.
My son.
So,
Appellant.
I can't remember the name of the guy I was talking to.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you gotta do
Very
that.
good.
Yeah, you gotta do that on everybody's. Come on, more realistic, better.
That's pretty realistic.
I'm just teasing you. Yeah, it's weird because it takes a lot.
What is that one? I can't see that part.
Apply myself and kite.
So this thing is called a paraforce. And it's kind of like an obulus, where it'll pick up and it'll say words.
Nighttime.
I've had nights where this little device won't shut up. It'll just keep talking and talking and talking. I've had nights where it doesn't say anything at all, you know. The thing about ghost hunting, it's like fishing. You can go fishing all day and not catch anything. But once you catch that big one, then you're hooked and you want to do it again and again and again. And that's kind of where we're at, you know. Like everybody in our group has had stuff happen on our own, and we've had stuff that we've all witnessed together that we can't explain. So we keep coming back.
It told us to shut up last night. Be quiet.
It's probably talking to me.
My mother.
My little sister came to town, and she's like, let's do something. I'm like, what do you want to do? Like, you want to go circus? You want to do like coconut bowls? She's like, I've done all that. She's like, take me ghost hunting. I'm like, all right. So I took her to the cemetery out in Reno, and we had the paraplors. And I let her hold it, and we're walking through the cemetery, and it says, art, painting, girl. And I'm like, oh, that's random. And we walk up, and there's a painting of a girl laying in the middle of the walkway in the cemetery. I'm like, okay. I said out loud, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just pick this up and lean it against this headstone over here. And then it said clean. And then I'm like, all right. And then it says Mammy, and we're all Mammy. Like, that's far off. Like, what is that? 3 headstones down, it said Mammy. Spelled exactly the same.
Really?
So last night we had a TV show filmed here, and it was TV people walked around and did a thing in every room. I was telling them that same story, and right as I was telling them that, this one that was in the other side of the room said Mammy, and we're like,
Spelled different, but
yeah, but it's still Mammy. Like, what's Mammy? Like, you know?
Do you know her?
See, I don't know. Well, I met her at the cemetery that one day, kind of. Apparently, she had us clean the
What
place.
cemetery was it?
It was the Veterans Cemetery up in the west, like west part of Reno. It was the closest one to the hotel my sister was staying at.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah, so we're like randomly like, let's go and check this one out.
All right, what is your favorite piece? What is your favorite toy?
I don't know, I've had a lot of cool stuff happen. So like, these lights behind us, it's called a paranormal tripcord, right? If it gets 3 degrees cooler in a certain area, the little lights will turn blue. If it gets 3 degrees warmer in a certain area, the lights will turn red or yellow. So we had them going one night, and it was the last 2 or 3 lights turned blue, and we're like, what's going on? We walked down there, the door was open. So we're like, oh, okay. Like, the first 3 or 4 ghost hunts that we took these things out, they didn't do nothing, right? I was like, okay, overpaid for mood lights. And then we were doing room number 7, and me and Jace were in that room that night, and we had one of the groups that rotated through were these highly intoxicated girls. And they came in the room just making a scene, loud and belligerent. We had these things running across the room, and it was in room number 7. I think we have 7 tonight too.
We have 9.
Is there 9 or 7?
There's a hutch in there where like this part of it kicked in,
5, 6, 9.
and we had these things strung across the room, up over the hutch and down and running down the side. And right when these group of girls came in and settled in, these things, if any electromagnetic pulse gets around, let me turn that off. It kind of flashes and does this like strobe light thing. So right when these girls came in, these things strobed like from one side to the other, ran across the table, set up all of our devices, and then ran out the room. And Jace like jumps out of the way, and we're both looking at each other like, oh my god, did you see that? Like we did, and like they weren't really paying attention. So, but me and Jace were.
They're like,
so I was
we're
like,
out of here, man.
for sure, like whatever was happening, whatever was in that room didn't have nothing to do with,
Yeah, the drunk girl.
with what was coming in. Yeah.
Huh.
We've debunked him before. I was in Rosie's room one night, and they started flashing at the end, and there was a speaker downstairs, and the speaker was setting it off, you know. So we walk around the building and look on the other sides of walls and stuff, like, okay,
See what's
like,
in there.
Yeah.
is something setting this off somewhere? Like, why is this happening, you know?
5 minutes. Maybe they're telling you we only have 5 more minutes.
Yeah, I don't have a walkie. That's my walkie-talkie tonight.
They were gonna
Yeah.
tell you,
Right after
keep
that.
him on
bell
track.
right after that. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's crazy when all these things start. You were there that night when
Yeah, when these two were interacting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the REM pod,
The
or
ball.
the bell, and the motion ball.
And the ball. Yeah.
The ball.
It's at the ball.
It's at the
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah, we were at the
And it said
Donovan
bell
Mill,
earlier.
and they were on a metal table on cement and all night. Probably 25 times
Oh, yeah,
that
at
night.
least.
The bell rang, and as soon as we hear the bell, we'd look over, and the motion ball would be lighting like a couple feet away from it at the same
Crazy.
time. We're like, ding.
I'm excited for you to stay in here.
Yeah.
And that's hopefully like they'll get ramped up, right? Tonight with everyone coming through and not just get exhausted and run away. Where is he? He is here.
He is here. Got your box.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to step out? Let's step out this back door over here, and I'll show you guys a close-up of the Yellow Jacket mine.
You're entertaining. Josh is entertaining.
He talks to me all the time. He usually tells me to shut it up.
So it's just like, shots on it and take something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Came over with all the materials and stuff, and I guess it
Oh,
was
wow.
some kind of protected piece. They had to do it there, so they pretty much leaked it down here to the beach. If you look at these holes over here, these are all the cables. You have the cables coming up, and then run over that right there, and then drop down right here, and the mines are, the holes are still down there. So this is where the elevator shaft was. They pulled everybody up and down. Giant wood bridge across over here, and pictures of it inside. I'm not sure if it was an office, but I know that it was consistently being used. Like when somebody would wake up and go to work, somebody would jump in that bed and go back to sleep. So it was consistently in use while the mine was in operation. So there was a lot of activity coming in and out of it.
So where? You said it was sealed up. Is that here?
Yeah, that's right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you look right down here, you can still kind of see the hole right down there.
Now, do you know which way the mine ran? Shaft, like where?
Yeah. Eating up the sound of
I know there's a yeah.
house on it. Yeah, so there was a giant building. This was indoors at one time. Yeah. Tomorrow night, when we
Did fire get it all?
fire got everything in Virginia City at one point in time. Like, yeah, everything in Virginia City is burned down and been rebuilt at least once or exploded. You know, like.
But the main building of the Goldfield of the hotel, like so, yeah, because there was 3 brick walls and 1 wooden wall, and the wooden wall got taken out in the first year by a mudslide, so they made it brick. So the original part of the hotel is original and did not break down.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
You know, it's very possible. There's usually kids in this one. Yeah, and then usually men. Well. Yeah, we had a just 12-year-old girl that was in here a couple months ago.
Man.
Her dad takes her all over these kind of things, and she was like having a full-on conversation with the bell. It's like ringing twice for no, once for yes for her, and it was awesome.
I think I need to wear some lights around me tomorrow, like she is. I'm gonna wrap my body with lights. It's like
So this is Heather. You want to explain your TV?
So it's kind of like one of the spirit boxes that are over here, like the spirit chat or the obelisk that's on the table right there. Yeah, so the electromagnetic change around it will pull up words, and then sometimes you can see faces in the static.
We have a go in our vision sometimes, but I'm not in there. It's like, what?
Yeah, that one's cool. That the selling point for me, or buying point for me, was that you could see faces in it sometimes. People who had gotten it previously posted about that. But this is an XLS camera.
So apparently ghost hunters do a show in Muscatine, and like something chasing out to where they don't want to come back. I haven't seen that episode yet. I've searched everywhere for it because it's under some kind of contract. But one of our ghost hunting girls, we're supposed to be bringing me a DVD this weekend. It's like a library spoon layer up.
Kind of.
Like to watch it for the first time in there. You know, like,
A human shape of alive. Yeah.
What it just did.
yeah,
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
And what if
Yeah.
it's physically?
I haven't seen it yet. I've looked for it.
Oh, I see.
But then sometimes you see it where nobody is. We've had a
Oh,
lot
you
of
see
fun.
stickers and there's no person.
The only thing I like about it,
Yeah, well, we used this when we were on the Queen Mary.
Oh, yeah.
A couple months ago, we were in
I never
the
watched any of
the
the
room,
like 8 months ago. We went to Vegas.
and we had this going, and
I had no idea who
essentially
this guy was. Never
picked up
anything.
somebody
I went
like
to
trying to
a
molest
fucking
my
museum.
husband.
Like,
It was like walking around behind him. We were
I got
Oh,
I got
wow.
it was like all over him. It
show.
was pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Wow.
His collection
So
is
this-
like
These are pretty fun.
insane. The stuff that he
It's
has.
closed now, right? Did you get in on a paranormal tour or something?
It's not.
It's not closed? You can just never know there still? Maybe during COVID.
Yeah, it closed down for COVID for quite a while. But yeah, it's you can still
Well,
get in there and
so check and
stuff.
stay there.
And he has this
Yeah.
like Ed Gein room, you know, Ed Gein
Yeah,
was
and
for
then we got
Texas
the, like, I don't remember what number
He has the
room is, but yeah, we got
bowl.
the most haunted room.
Okay.
And yeah, we got a lot with this on there.
That's
It was
cool.
fun. Like
You
we
go
took
in
this
there,
thing around. The rest of the don't get anything. But yeah. But this, and then I got chip lights and stuff like that were going crazy. So it was a lot of fun.
What room was that?
I'm trying to remember the
Did
name.
they? Yeah. I don't know how
Went to his house.
yeah, I don't know how he got this stuff.
I was just talking to someone about staying in Queen Mary, and I didn't know this was open.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did they had a tour of like gray ghost tours. We did the actual last one they had.
So
They went deeper into the. It was a little sad. Kind of. They took you to like a certain like 5 or 6
I
locations,
don't know the collection.
and
he
then
has.
just did the Estes method.
He lets you
the-
take
the
pictures
headphones
first
and the
of all,
blindfold.
and then they
and,
go around,
the
okay,
spirit
now
box
you
radio.
turn yourself on completely off, you know,
But we got to see like certain parts of the build that you can't get to, like we saw the pool.
And then you have to
Have any
read go back on the wall, you hand up saying, oh,
Yeah, we did really good. Like we were talking to somebody down.
Where was that? It felt like she was watching from afar, but I don't know if she's here now.
like Fanny Ann's, there in the hamburger place. It's like the same owners as Red Spring.
I'm like, there's 2.
Okay.
We had like a lot of action going off in that front room yesterday during the tour.
It's funny, I didn't know there was a mirror and I turned around and saw myself. Okay, what's when you dress like this, it's like. Has she said that yet? This one, what is that one, Heather? But
This
yeah.
is an XLS.
XOS.
Yeah. This is an XLS camera. So when it points at like a person, you usually get like the.
Oh, that's the one that gives you the stick figure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you see one where a person is not actually
They were saying
standing,
that they,
it's yeah.
that they built the buildings like
It's a
under the
little
ground, so in order to
interesting
like
because
cross the street, you
sometimes
have to walk
when we were
out,
on, I
walk
was
up
telling
this
them
ladder,
earlier,
like 10 feet,
when we were on the
and
Queen
then cross
Mary
the street, walk
in our
out another
room,
ladder to get
there
inside
was
of the store,
something like
across the
totally
street.
on Josh. As he's like getting up, I didn't say anything because he's talking to his friend, so I'm just like watching the screen while he's walking around with this thing like on his back and just like.
That's cool.
Like, I love it. If you get murdered, I have it on camera. It's fine.
Yeah, so this is definitely a fun one sometimes. A lot of crazy stuff on there. Oh, very. and cake.
Like when I walked over to the table for the first time, it said Tesla, and Roy he starts his job at Tesla. on
Oh,
Monday.
really?
So I was like, that's quite random.
That is.
Every time I think I know everything about it, I find another doorway that
But yeah, if you guys want to move around the cabin with some more toys and stuff, like some of the talking boxes, and see if you can get any.
This is mostly words, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's the
But what's
same
the,
kind of thing
the
as this.
movement on the graph? What is that
It's
for?
kind of detecting, so you'll get like a spike
Okay.
when you're kind of like around any electromagnetic energy and stuff.
on this hill, the street goes this way, so if you're on the right side, you walk in on like the third floor. It's the stories down below. You walk to this side, it's built into the side of the hill, and it builds up, so. Placerville, yeah, I have relatives that live in Placerville, yeah. We haven't done a lot of ghost hunting in Canada, but we've spent time up there with my family. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, yeah. You know Becky's Pet Motel out there? It's right on the side of the highway. That's my guess.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah. That one detects temperature, electromagnetic, it also detects vibration, and it's I was like a multi-tool, and then I've got the motion detection.
Is this where you guys are sleeping?
I'll be in this room tonight. My husband will be on the other side. So, yeah, yesterday when we were setting up before our tours, I was like sitting in this chair, and I had one of the devices, like the spirit chat thing, going off, and
Look at this camera.
like it said breath, and all of a sudden I couldn't catch my breath. And then I look up down the hallway, and like the walls were like doing that. I'm just like,
This camera.
I'm glad I'm sitting down right now. I'm like,
Thanks for that, but no.
and then yeah, the bell was ringing in this room like all night last night
Okay.
while we were doing tours. So this room usually has a lot of energy. Quiet tonight.
Have
so
you
far,
guys
but-
stayed at the Union with Katie and Glenn yet? The Union Hotel? They have a lot. Katie's here tonight. She'll be coming through. They have so much activity there, and they love it when people stay there. So if you guys want a new experience,
Yeah, definitely. We
Union
always want
Hotel.
new ones, that's for
Is it a
sure.
certain room or just wherever?
they've got stuff in every room. They're on their top level, the very end room. I forget her name, but that room is very that's a fun one.
3 stories?
Two. They've got I think they have a basement technically, but it's not. They don't have it as a living space. They just have the main level. But it's beautiful. They've done such a fantastic job with it. Lynn, no, we don't have a Lynn in the group, do we?
Lynn?
Yeah. All I
I don't think so. We got a lot of Tinas yesterday. Tinas and Roberts.
5 and 30. Okay, between 25 and 30. Are you 25? 26? 27? 27 years old. Were you a minor in Gold Hill? Austria, open for now. No. Did you work in Gold Hill? Did you die in Gold Hill? Cross for yes, open for no. You did die in Gold Hill. Did you die by accident? Did you die by, did someone kill you? No. Did you die by illness? Illness, okay. Let's see what else can I ask. Did you have a wife? Yes. Did you have children? No children? Okay. Did your wife die in Gold Hill? Did your widow remarry? Yes. And you shake them out. Try to get that neutral position. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, but I saw something behind you. And no, we're in the shadow. So, oh, that freaked me out. Okay. The spirit that I saw, is that who I'm talking to? I'm going to pause and take some pictures. And feel free to take pictures. You take 3 at a time so you can compare the difference. And many times we have gotten pictures in this, all over the hotel, but in this room in particular.
Smile pretty.
Where I saw this was like at the top of the curtain rods there. So, anyway.
It wasn't me, I'm not that damn tall.
No, it was like, and it was like out of my peripheral vision. It's like, oh, that's very cool. Very cool. Because I have seen, but not generally. So feel free to use the rods. And new people came in. Do you have passports you need signed?
Yeah.
You can sign those.
You gotta look at what room we're going.
I didn't see out here.
Oh, okay.
Is this the first room you've been in?
Yeah, we were in the minor school for a
Oh,
long time.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
hey, can I get you guys to look at me from down the hall?
Yep, hold on.
Thank you. I love the light.
9, 1, and
My mama said I'd never be bright.
7.
Where are you guys aiming for? Just kind of following the crowd, roaming.
Thank you. Yeah.
Go for it. But it's, to me, it's something that there's got to be a reason why, and that's what makes it go sensible. So, yeah.
So, and also the differentiation.
Concept is that, except it runs off of the energy around. Oh, hang on, let me close this one. The energy around it. But this is the one that you see on television where they're text messaging with the ghost.
Oh, okay.
That's that. You're good.
All right,
So
you
if
guys
want to
ain't.
type in a question, ask some stuff, go for it.
You're not picking up anything on that, but it just shut my camera off.
Wow. That was a voice.
Are you?
That was a deep voice.
What should we ask?
How about, who was that?
Who dis?
Ask them if they're messing with my camera
Yeah.
because they just shut it off. They're shy. They don't want no pictures.
No flash photography.
What did it say?
I am. That was a deep one, though.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna use this one. Can you tell us your name? That's just straight 10 minutes. He's like, well, I don't want to be the center of attention. It was better when you guys were talking. Are you excited that everybody's here this evening to come see you? It's been a little bit since we've been here to hang out. Who's got a question? Whatever pops into your head.
Is there too many people here?
It's a lot. It's a lot. That was clear as day.
Wow,
It's a lot.
Do you like whiskey?
What about gin? You a gin fan? That's scraping. Welcome.
Now you don't want to talk. You're gonna play shy.
He's like, I just told you there's so many people.
It's a
here."
lot. Yeah.
I feel a little overwhelmed. Sorry, we feel overwhelmed too. If you want, you can go in the bathroom. There's nobody in there.
You play music for us from the bathroom? Not now.
Not now. That was clear too. All something.
You would piss your pants if that music box went on.
No, I didn't.
And that's why I was hoping it didn't.
She was like, I said it, but I was
Yeah,
like,
I
you
wasn't
go
ready
on.
for it. I was not ready.
When New Reality was doing an investigation of our place, one of them asked, "So, are you tired of us asking you all these stupid questions?" And the voice came back at an English accent. It's like, that would be accurate.
Yeah, it's like, yep.
Are we going to move on to our next room? We're going to move on to our next room.
Go right
Thank
ahead.
you for communicating with us.
Thank you, yes.
We're gonna follow them. We don't know where we're going.
No worries. Wander around, have fun. If I haven't signed your paper, just give me your paper, I'll sign it.
6. Oh. I think they're going to run 6 sections. Rosie's room, right? Yeah. I think William's
right next door to the Opera House. I met the people at the time I owned the Piper's Opera House, and they gave me a tour of their home, which was the Piper's home. Well, anyways, so it was my ex-boyfriend and I were there, and they were showing us all this stuff, and they had a cat. It's weird. Anyway, so this cat comes in the room and like went to everybody else, came to me, like, you know, like hissing and everything. I'm like, oh my god. And when I went to go up the stairs, the cat was at the top of the stairs and came flying at me. I was like, it's not
What?
Yes, yes. I mean, animals love me, but that cat hated me. I'm like, so I picked up something.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, this is fun. You know, but yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
Josh brings in a lot of spirits.
Yes.
He really does.
Yes, I can see
He's
that.
got that connection.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been to the Miners Academy?
Say that again. I feel as if I do have some sensitivity and I feel like my sensitivity is more so towards animals, but I get overwhelmed by people, if that makes sense. Yeah. So,
I love animals and I'm not people.
yeah, I definitely pick up on animal energy and stuff like that. Like working, so I work with animals,
very
and
nice.
so while working with them, like there's a lot of times where I can tell you what's going on with them before a vet does.
Oh, that's
stuff
great.
like that.
That's awesome.
So
I really
yeah.
like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you've been really nice in communicating with us. Can you use the other machine next to you?
Good boy, what's your name? Oh, good thing now. Why am I seeing you?
Welcome.
Are you a boy?
He was like, that wasn't even my stuff. So. Bless you. Thank you.
Are you something else?
So if you go into the bathroom, there is a motion detector in the bathroom. It will go off.
What? Here, come here.
Danger.
Almost missed that one.
There's a
Yeah.
cat. We found a cat.
We found a cat. So we're hanging out with the cat. He's very friendly. Danger.
Okay, so we need to go upstairs.
Yeah, if there's a lot of people in there, then you come into this room because everybody's leaving now. Excuse me.
I love that. Too many people in there. He doesn't like a lot of people in there, I know that.
You guys, you're back. Have you been in here before? Oh, okay. Do you want me to sign your
Yes, please.
things? Otherwise, I'll forget. Where did you guys come from? Next door?
Whatever. We were just in, what, 10? No.
Oh, okay.
We were just, I don't know. Down the hall to the left. Yeah, down the hall to the left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we haven't done Williams room yet.
Oh, okay, that's next.
Yeah, that's next. But it's a lot of people.
Do you want me to sign yours? Okay.
Oh, damn. Sorry about that.
I think it was waiting. It's kind of designated because at one point this was a brothel. So they think that she could have been a lady of the night. But throughout the hotel and especially in this room, you can smell roses. And back in that time period, they used rose water as perfume. So this room's kind of to honor the women that could have been in the hotel. And a lot of times when we use the dowsing rods, we'll say, Rosie, are you here? And she'll say yes. And then you can also ask, you know, is there a female presence in the room, a male presence in the room? So that's usually what I do when I come, especially to this hotel. These are usually very active. And tonight, for some reason, they're not wanting to respond to my questions, but they're wanting to point to certain places in the room. So my thought is maybe it's pointing to the spirits that might be in here.
We did the room upstairs. What was that, 9 upstairs?
Uh-huh.
And just as soon as I walked through the door, my battery went dead.
Yep. That happens a lot in 9.
And then I changed the battery, walked over to the bed, talking to the spirit box, and it shut my camera off.
Yeah. That room's been very active lately. In fact, Bob, who was in here a minute ago, we went in that room last night and immediately his chest hurt. He could barely breathe and he had to leave the room. So that'll happen sometimes. That'll happen sometimes if there's a lot of energy. Sometimes it can affect you. Usually in this hotel, though, it's very friendly. I haven't seen anything that's evil or demonic. I know. Have you guys been to the Miners Cabin?
Yes.
In Ghost Adventures, have you guys seen that? The episode where they went in there and they kept saying there's demons in there?
Yes,
We've
no.
never seen anything like that.
That's Ghost Adventures.
Yeah. That's the only episode I've ever seen and I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
Josh said he thinks he's about to get that video copy or something. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he wants to watch it while he's in there.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Oh, wow,
that's
okay.
crazy. Do you want me to sign your thing?
Yeah. Accidental death, noble, assumably.
It was the worst time.
That was a
That was a different voice.
That was a different voice.
I haven't heard that one before.
What did it say? It's a different time?
It was the worst time.
Oh, the worst time. Wow.
Pure evil.
Oh, maybe she's agreeing with us about Zach Baggins.
Who punched you?
Yeah.
Work with your rods too.
Okay, yeah. Can you show? Hi. Hi, Rosie. Are you talking about what happened to you? Yes. Thank you for letting us be here. Thank you. Thank you. Do you like to tell your story? Does it make you sad when people are talking about it here?
You okay?
Yeah. My back is like ice.
Is she behind you?
Yeah. It's like you feel like in my shoulders. My whole back is like frozen. Ooh. Is that you, Rosie? Yes. So weird. Every room, the dowsing rods work differently. It's very jarring and so much energy. But William's room, they're really, really slow. Are there any other spirits in the room with us, Rosie? Can you tell me how many spirits there are in the room today?
Oh, damn. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I think he was waiting for the light.
Wow.
I know, it crossed
I know.
me.
Just one.
Two.
That's weird because my flash
Three.
is not
Yeah,
on.
like flipped.
It's like flicking. It's like it feels like it's pulling my hand up. It's weird. Okay, this is very uncomfortable for me. Thank you so much for using these to communicate. Is there another way that you like to communicate? Oh. Oh. Hugs. Oh, thank you. That's like a thank you. The conversation's over. Usually with my dad, thank you. Like, at least that's how I've defined it. So you can't use it any other way. You're welcome for my energy.
Wow.
Yeah, that was very, very tight. I'm still very, very cold.
It
got
very cold in here.
This like feel my back. It's like right here. It's like so cold right
Now my nose is freezing too.
Yeah. It's just one of those.
And there's a lot of people in here, so I think it'd be warmer.
Maybe it's the window or the door. Could be the door. Do you guys want? Is Jim? No. There's a demonic force. I don't believe.
It just like flickered.
Can you make that go all the way up to 5? Show us the demonic force.
At the turn of the year.
Oh. Is the turn of the year right now? Do it. No. Well, I want to see. I don't believe that there's anything that's completely demonic here. Yeah.
Not even partially.
No, I don't. I think they just like to play around and kind of feed into the energy. And so if it's like spooky, they say different things. Sometimes they're like, I'm 5 years old. Like, no.
What were you asking when my flash blinded you?
Huh?
What were you asking when my flash blinded you?
How many ghosts?
How many spirits were in the room?
Yeah, because my flash was off on my phone. It wasn't on.
Oh.
And it went off.
2.
Yeah, because I checked as soon as I went back. As soon as it went off, I checked and it's like, it's off. It shouldn't even went on.
Yeah. That's okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, but it wasn't nice. It blinded you.
Maybe I'm just being a little too nosy. Yeah.
Okay. Did you see it said Gary again?
Let's go that way. Let's...
Yeah, it's really weird.
Get what you need.
Yeah. Ugh. That way. Too many people in there too.
Sweet pipe tobacco is what I smell. I identify it with it 'cause my father-in-law used to smoke it. So right away, but it's only just for a split second that it happens, and it's almost like, wait, did I smell that?
Well, actually, are they allowed to smoke on the patio?
Well, we haven't had the doors open. Now that's a good question.
Yeah. Because the windows are thin enough for it to seep in.
Yeah.
I've been in here before, years ago.
Yeah.
And I smelled it.
Yeah, and I've been in here when
And
there's no wind downstairs,
And I'm like,
and
wow.
I've smelled
But
it.
you're right, it does go away because
Yeah.
as a guest, I wouldn't want to smell that.
Right, yeah.
And I assume they cleaned the room. You know, it's not like someone was just staying here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm smelling it right now.
I was gonna say, I'm smelling something. I was looking down there.
It
See,
fades as you stay.
it's kind of a stale,
Yeah, it's
smoky.
stale. It's like old ashtray smell.
Yeah.
I smelled it when I walked in. So,
Is there people down there?
no.
So there's nothing.
I just wanted to debunk that.
Yeah.
So, you know.
That's what we like to do. Like,
Yes.
and I'll be candid with you. Down below is the bar.
Oh, yeah.
And then under this decking out here, that's kind of the smoking area down there
yeah.
too.
Okay.
And so yeah. But that's what we do as investigators. I'm not going to tell you, ooh, that's William, you know, or if something pops off in here, I'm not going to say, ooh, that's a ghost. The first thing I'm going to ask, are your cell phones on airplane mode? Because they set the equipment off.
Oh.
Sometimes when equipment's too close to one another, we're spaced out all right, but they do start talking to one another and setting each other off. I have the bell over here, haven't had much activity. I keep it on the lowest setting possible. I could turn it up and it'll start you see what I mean? I like to keep it on the lowest setting because for me, it takes more energy and that's a thread that I would follow because I know it's on the lowest setting that's there. All right?
Hey, you guys. There are. These are right here.
Hey, I was selling those.
You should. You've been to every room. Oh, more passports. Your passports, the ones that you didn't you leave
You
in the
have your
car?
passports, don't you?
They left them in the car.
Oh.
That's all right. I'm
But
not-
you could go ahead and because
good.
they've been going to every room.
Well, now you got to go back and have them initialed.
I'm good. I'm all right.
Oh.
Or you could pay me and I could do it.
I'm so sorry.
I was vouching for him. I'm like, I've been in every room.
I did not mean to scare you.
Hello there, how are you? Oh, good. All right. So anyway, you can see that I have some equipment around. I have the bell over there. I have a pod here in the middle. We've had some activity, a little bit of communication we think with William because it kept popping when we were talking about him. And this one has been popping a lot too. And I haven't yet, unless someone's cell phones are on, I don't have another explanation. It's kind of hard. You know, I'm vibrating. You see what I mean? I can make that happen. Thank you. So, like I said, we try to debunk. And then over here I have this one going. This is kind of an interesting tool. That's my energy setting that off right now, which we all have. And theoretically, when we pass on, okay, thank you. When we pass on, that energy does go with us as spirits. Okay?
No, you're done.
I'm turning on my favorite tool, which is called a necrometer. I know a lot of my teammates are using these now, but I've been working with this for about 3 years. And it's one of the best tools that I've come across. It's similar to a spirit box, but a little bit more scientific. It's not working off the Wi-Fi, it's not working off the radio waves. There's 67,000 words that are entered into this, but they're entered backward. So the spirit is able to manipulate that sound and make a word that's going to make sense to us. Something interesting about this, more often than, I would say 8 times out of 10, it's not a spirit that resides in the hotel, it's someone that came along with one of the guests. So I always tell when you're working with these out, investigating, pay attention, because it might say something that means nothing to me, but it might mean something to one of you, a deceased loved one or something like that. So that's the threads that I like to try to follow. If it said, someone that you're familiar with, their name, sometimes we're able to actually get that spirit to let us know that they're here by lighting up a piece of equipment around the room. All right? Does anybody have any questions? I can get into a little bit more about William and who he was. And full transparency, I'm staying in this room and not a thing happened last night.
Okay.
I opened myself. I was, come on, but nothing happened. Maybe tonight though, we'll see. But William, we were the group that actually discovered. We kept getting the name William on our spirit boxes. Some of the mediums we worked with kept getting that name William. We had Amanda was her name, and she was a wonderful historian, and she did a little research on the Gold Hill Hotel and the name William. And he actually was a resident of this room, and he was also one of the, I call him a first responder, one of the first people that went out at the Yellow Jacket mine disaster. Are you guys familiar with that? Has anyone told you about that? I know you guys are. But that was one of the biggest mining disasters in Nevada. And what happened, you got to remember, there's only a few buildings that are left that are original here in Gold Hill. It's not like Virginia City. This one, the bank building, there's a couple of the houses across the street. And this hotel was used for many, many things over the years. Obviously in Nevada, a brothel probably, and mostly a speaking hall, that great room down in the bottom. Speakers, Mark Twain used to, I read he came down here and hid out from some of the shenanigans he would, up in Virginia City. He would come out down here and kind of get a break. So even he spent some time here in this hotel. So it has a lot of history. It's the oldest operating hotel in Nevada, all right? And it's also listed as one of the most haunted, okay? If you Google it, that will come up as well. So anyway, the Yellow Jacket mine disaster, it was April of, and forgive me if I get the date wrong, I'm a little tired, 1868, April. It was an early morning. You got to remember, these mines and mills were operating 24 hours a day, every day except one. That was Christmas Day, that it was shut down. And it was the shift change early morning when the miners were changing, where a fire broke out on the 800 level of the Yellow Jacket mine. Now back then they didn't have they didn't really keep track of their employees like they do today, right? Now I'm sure that the owners of the mine probably had some records of their employees that were going down there, but there was also back in the day, Cornish miners were very much responsible for they were the ones that brought the technique of shoring up the shafts and the mining tunnels. They were very skilled at that. Another thing they were very skilled at is not sticking around in one place and working. They would go from mine to mine, make a day's wages, and then make enough to get a room, bath, or a lady of the evening, whatever their thing was, and then they'd move on to the next site. So there was really no accounting for how many people that were not on a list that were down in there. And it burned over a year, and also remember it was connected to the Crown Point. The Yellow Jacket was connected to the Crown Point mine as well, with the shaft. So the smoke, I would imagine, is what killed most of the people, not the actual fire. But it did burn for over a year. Yeah, quite a while.
Because of gases? Why would it be a year? Coal?
Well, the fuel. The timbers and the, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and less air. Is that why it couldn't extinguish itself?
Right, and no, it wouldn't, because there's many air. Like I said, the Yellow Jackets here, and during the day you could look straight across and you'll see the Crown Point. That's kind of an interesting story why they're related. There's actually a tunnel that goes from the Crown Point to the Yellow Jacket. They had discovered a vein of ore at the Yellow Jacket, but it was too much to bring up through there, so they dug the tunnel to bring it up through the Yellow Jacket. Yeah, another thing I learned too was that they had mules underground because of the. I didn't know that here. I knew that they had it in some of their mines, but they had like 3 mules down there that would take the carts from area to area. And they didn't leave them down there by the way. They brought them up and retired them, pastured them. Yeah. Does anybody have? What do you have on here? What are you working with?
Just a GoPro, and then it just shows me here.
Oh, okay.
What
I
I'm-
always like to see other people's stuff that they're bringing around.
So and all this is just keeping my phone charged.
Oh, okay. It looks so technical, right?
I'm just a beginner.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. What got you interested in it?
staying out of trouble.
That hasn't worked too well for me.
So no, I got the wife and the daughter, so we all kind of do it together, and
Okay. Yeah, it's
the
a
wife
lot
does the editing, and
It's
so
fun. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what
First
got
time
me
I ever
interested?
had- First time, I was gonna say, the first time we ever had an experience in here, it was the first time we actually ever did a ghost hunt and met James in the first place.
Oh, really?
And so this was 9 years ago, and we were all in here, and there was a big group, just like there is today, and somebody asked the question, and this was off the SB7, and they said, you know, are you okay with this many people in here? And it was clear as day off that spirit box. No, leave.
Yeah, yeah. Those are the things I like to hear. I like to listen for. This is a little different than the spirit boxes that are going through the AM/FM waves. But the most interesting thing that happens on this one, I have it on this woman's voice because it's easier for me to understand. There's been several times where a very clear a man's gruff voice come through it, and I can't explain that. I can't explain it. And another thing that happens a lot with this, and I may have mentioned it before, a lot of times we're picking up on the spirits that are with you. I believe that my ancestors, I have spirit guides that are following me around. They didn't stay home just because I came here tonight. They're with us all the time. So I believe that they use the energy that we pull up throughout the evening to use that energy to give you a message personally. So when we're out doing this on ghost hunts, I always tell people, listen to something that rings a bell with you. If it's a name or something, then we can follow that thread. And quite often, if Uncle Joe came with her tonight and was trying to get a message across, quite often we can get Uncle Joe to light up a piece of equipment. Maybe just briefly, but they will let you know that you're here. Yeah. Y'all have any questions?
I'd say this is all, you know, a lot of opinions, and this is not an exact science, but I guess I was in the impression that when you think about ghosts or spirits that have not moved on, whatever one believes in soul planes or whatever, higher heaven,
Right.
whatever we call it, that usually it's because it was a tragedy, a sudden death they didn't expect, a murder, there's something unfulfilled or unhappy or a
Right.
shock. But I'm hearing from some of the other rooms that not necessarily, they might be content ghosts.
Yeah. I would believe that there's people, the content ghosts, that maybe they lived in a certain spot and they're just comfortable there, and that's their
true. Didn't want to
home.
leave.
And I've heard of a lot of hauntings that happen because of that, especially when remodeling. You guys did. They own the Union Hotel in Dayton. I'm sure that some activity started stirring when you were doing the restoration and whatnot.
Yeah. And I have sworn I will never leave that hotel. So I will be there.
Oh, you live
Even
on site
after,
or
yeah,
close.
when this physical body is carted out in a box, my spirit will stay there for
Wow,
sure.
okay, okay.
Yeah, because I'm connected to that place.
Wow.
And I believe the spirits probably have connected you to that place
Yes.
because they're very happy with what they have done. I'm just imagining. I haven't been invited to look at it yet.
What?
But
That's subtle. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm kidding. But I think when people properly restore, which I know that you have, I think the spirits that reside there, I think they appreciate that, and you're welcome, and that's what makes that connection, I believe, that she might have to that property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we have felt. You
Yeah.
know, all through the entire thing. Is,
Right.
Yeah. The only time it was creepy is when we first got in there, and I was before we started doing cleaning or demo, the building was watching us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as soon as we started cleaning it, the building was like, oh, I understand. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Right,
But
right.
basically, we gutted it, and so that was very traumatic.
Yeah.
Because it was down to the brick and rafters, and that was it. And then we rebuilt it from after all the seismic retrofits had to be done. Rebuilt the entire thing. So for them, it's like, I mean,
Yeah.
imagine like it's hot summer day in August, and we're sitting in a room that is just studs, no walls or anything. And you're sweating, and then all of a sudden you're overcome by this absolute chill cold.
Oh wow!
It's like, okay, we're not alone.
Did you believe in spirit? I mean, were you?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Before you got the hotel?
Yeah, because I've actually talked to my brother who
Okay.
passed years ago, like you're sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He appeared to me.
Walking back up to the truck. What a heck of a walk. I think I can. You're right. Whew. Well, that concludes our ghost hunt for tonight. Hope you enjoy. Hope you hear something, see something. And if you do, please leave comments so we know. We appreciate it. Thank you again for watching Rambling Passion. Y'all have a good night.